Hey guys, welcome back to Sonic Riders. Now, of course, we're starting off with Jet laying back. Well, maybe I should lay back too. No, it doesn't work.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what happened, Jet? Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, science.
Just sit down and relax. Chill, Wade.
I mean,
Really, Jet? How
I
can
don't
you
know.
be so relaxed at a time like this?
He died.
Don't you see?
Spoiler alert!
Spoilers, that's what happens in the next Sonic Riders game. I liked how he will fast forward
Tom, you
or in his
understand?
mind, but if you look carefully at that scene, he was like lowering his hand, so it looked like he was actually doing that on purpose.
I think it's time for a little fun.
A wild Sonic appeared.
Maybe she won't notice.
Huh?
Wild Sonic used doesn't give a crap.
Hey, Jet! You come back here right now!
Trainer Wave use Rage. It's not very effective.
Unless I take charge, nothing ever gets done here.
Sometimes neither is Spock. It's true.
I'm not gonna question it.
Foreshadowing.
Not gonna question it.
What?
Exactly.
Finished in first place.
I think that's given by now, right?
And suddenly Sonic randomly appears in the trees watching us.
It's like, you know what? He watched me. That's
Random
fine.
Pedo appears.
Whoop.
I think you kind of got the timing of getting a head start pretty well.
Yeah, for the most part, I got the timing of a lot of things you have to do in this game down well because I played this game so much when it first came out. Then after
It's
that,
true, you did.
I didn't play it much after that.
That's probably for the best.
Actually, kind of in a way, because I played more games.
You can call it that, but we know what really is.
Exactly.
Melon Japan swing. Oh, wing.
These
Wing.
names.
Sir, your pantaloons are on fire.
But wait,
Don't
I'm
you
not
say.
wearing pants. Exactly, Jet. Exactly. I want to get that checked out.
I need to go out on the streets and start performing some Japan sometime soon.
Yeah.
Some melon Japan claws.
Don't forget those stale fish.
Oh, did you run
Oh,
out of
believe me,
sand
I
and
have,
have to run
oh,
away
believe
with
me, I have
shellfish
plenty of
instead?
stale fish where I come from.
What about the Earthquake Japan? We can't forget that move.
That's great Japan weapon.
You know, the thing is that I'm gonna have to wing it.
Padom Tish.
Into
But-
Japan claw.
However, with the help of Indiana Jones, I can pull this off pretty well.
Because he's the master of the indie. His name has Indie in it, after all. So, yeah.
Sean has got incredibly quiet.
Have I?
Yes. You're
Really?
good. You're good
Oh,
now.
I had moved my microphone up because I was breathing
Let's
heavily
use our-
on my
Let's
3DS.
use our melons to figure out how you're able to bounce off of those webs without breaking it in two.
Logic. Question solved.
I was waiting for you to actually do the science remark, because actually that kind of would have worked. You know, there's some
Video game
physics in
logic
there.
has no science, my friend. None at all. If games had realistic physics, our computers would need supercomputers the size of small buildings to run. Now, if I had a supercomputer the size of a small building, you bet your buttons I'd be playing games on it.
Well, the thing is, now that you mention it,
How'd it go?
we're gonna see a Wave use one. That's
Fully
what-
rendered map.
Her pendant's pretty much like a supercomputer in a way.
Gimme.
It's decrypting all that data instantly and projecting it out. That's not a normal computer.
That's not a normal necklace.
What is it?
And that's not a normal
Not a
necklace
normal-
either. Yeah.
It is! Redundancy!
Wait, does it ever explain how he got a hold of that?
I never really explained it. Just after racing, he must have found it somewhere.
I got those bird brains to believe that Babylon treasure was just a gem. I can't believe they fell for it.
What fools! Can you believe the real treasure is the ancient but advanced technology of the Babylonians? What irony! I found a story
What kind of diary would have your
about
own
received
face
an
in it?
angel wing from the Babylonians as a
An
gift.
awesome one.
Didn't they do this sort of similar transition in Sonic Heroes?
Something like
And
that,
this
yeah.
was just a gift. I managed
They did
to
that with the
practice technology
card you get in the
as
beginning of
soon as
Sonic's story.
Imagine the
Oh,
vast
the Sonic Team
possibilities of
story.
the technology they must have kept for themselves.
I've always wondered what it'd be like if somebody actually did that in real life. It'd be like the scariest jump scare ever.
Yeah.
Oh well. Guess this was just a wasted effort. Too bad, really. I haven't the slightest interest in world domination.
Oh, not a
or
gem?
advanced
Okay, we're done.
technology.
Moving on, game over. Next game. To zero gravity.
While Eggman may not look smart, he is. He has an IQ
Ha.
of 300 after
What a tool.
That's funny.
Finally, you
like-
drop it in the game.
They
Despite
finally
the fact
drop
that
it in
he
the
never
game.
really
Are
proved.
you saying
But
Is this
yeah,
the first
they never
time they
300.
actually-
300?
It may be
That's
more valuable
that's
than
that's
Vital's
over
gold.
200.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't. He doesn't act like it at all.
Hmm.
He
So wait,
is
is
an
that-
egg. I'd have a very hard time acting smart too if I was shaped like a giant
No, wait a
egg.
second. That flashback should have had rings. Get it right, Sega.
Well, I had the ring sound effects, so that's close. But it reminds me of that one scene in Rayman 2. You know what I'm talking about, Marley.
Let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of
Treasure.
Babylon.
No. Yeah, he does, but the viewers don't elaborate.
Oh, we don't have to really elaborate. We'll get to it when we get to the playthrough. Because you're gonna show that off, right?
It's just Chuck Testa. Wait, that didn't even fit in. I'm sorry. I tried. I really did.
You just have to throw one more in there for good merits.
Props for trying, Sean. Props for trying.
I wasn't trying in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm too busy trying to synthesize stone bowls.
Speaking of
not
synthesize,
working.
get this awesome music again. Seriously, it's like my favorite track in the game. Yeah, get over it.
Well, if it's your favorite track, maybe you should marry it.
Hey, don't
That
think you
makes
do that.
any sense whatsoever.
No.
Maybe we should have like this montage of us like dancing, and we put in like clips of it all over the place in the video.
That would be random. That would
That'd
be
be
very
science.
random.
LP lead. Replace the raw in the title of this part with rave. Rave part 5.
We'd need a better bass line, though.
Tagline, you mean?
No,
That-
bass line.
Oh, come on. I hate when that happens.
Bass line.
When you're like one pixel off to the side, you'll fall right to the platform. I hate that. Now I gotta build up my rings again, get back to that max level. Pain. It's a pain.
Melon Japan Clow. Indie Melon.
And the thing is that's disappointing about the next two Sonic Rider games. You don't pull off as many tricks as this, so there's not that many fancy titles. I like
No,
that.
but
Maybe they
That's like
realized
Google.
that Japanese earthquake was a bad thing.
Would you say this is the
Nate
best of the
Cafu.
Sonic Rider games?
This would probably be the best out of the three, yeah. It's my favorite of the three. I haven't played Free Riders, but the motion control pretty much turns me off right away. Then it
Apparently,
doesn't
the
work.
only really decent thing about Free Riders is the story, and even then, probably the most interesting thing about it is that it was Metal Sonic all along. What?
Which
which
is
they
pretty
haven't
much
done
like the
since-
plot twist of Sonic Heroes, so...
Yeah,
we've seen it
which
before.
you know they haven't done since Sonic Heroes, and Metal Sonic hadn't really been in a game since then. So it was nice to bring him back for that
Because
reason.
Metal Sonic's a douche. No one likes him. He's an overpowered hacker. And we all know this.
Especially those who watched Eggman versus Dr. Wily.
Yes.
Yeah,
So the winner is
they're so rigged.
Metal Sonic. Yeah.
Seriously, those
That was
battles are so rigged.
that was
Seriously,
probably
Superman
the
beating
best death battle they
Superman
ever had.
beating Goku. I'm sorry, no, I call hacks on that. I seriously do.
Well, honestly, I have to be honest. I can deal with that one.
That one is just they pulled it out of nowhere.
I mean,
No,
I
they
deal with
justified
but
it.
then okay. When it came to stuff like Cloud versus Link, I had a hunch that Link was going to win, but the way he did was just gosh darn awful. with Cloud, with Cloud,
We were
with
discussing-
Superman versus Goku, it made a decent amount more sense, and they gave Goku every advantage he could possibly have.
It's just the
So
only real
it's
thing
true.
that's stupid about it is that Superman survives, yet Goku dies. Even though we know Goku always comes back anyways, it didn't make that much sense.
He always comes back because he gets wished back with the Dragon Ball.
That's what I mean. Even though the plan was
But
destroyed, the
just
main
for
Dragon
the
Balls were on.
planet, you can't use the Dragon Ball, so yeah.
But you can on Planet Namek.
Gonna rumble?
True. But if the entire Earth's been just yeah.
Mechians.
It's called a death battle for a reason.
It's time for death. Oh, sorry, wrong intro.
It's time for a death battle!
Eggman robots versus Sonic characters. Guess who wins?
Smart thinking.
Who the hell wins every other time?
Exactly.
Let's go.
Generic
X.
battle approaching.
Red mutt? Why you?
Hey, Knuckles, wait for me.
Ha, Mutt. Little does she know, he's actually an echidna.
And she's probably thinking, what the heck's an echidna?
I'm surprised he didn't challenge him to the duel.
I've already made
So unlike you, Knuckles, get out of here.
No, it's a race.
Death battle. Oh, sorry.
Doesn't work here. Doesn't work here. I don't know who Wave's talking with the thank you women that board. They all have the generic things they say in the beginning, but some of them just don't make sense.
Inconsistency.
Although I still kind of wish that Eggman's line here, you know, his line when you play as him in the beginning of the race is, "Do you think you can beat me?" I'm wishing it was just Yosh.
It's time for a science battle.
Like, let's race.
Stop.
Yosh.
Thank you for not buffering the rest of the part, YouTube.
Ah, I
Hey,
hate
Sean.
that. That's why.
I ask you this: since it's a science battle, who is Spock going up against?
I feel my charisma rising by 23 points.
Need a time check, Marley?
I'm sort of a bit over the somewhere, so I think I'm okay.
12, 16, 17, 18.
Yes,
19.
perfect! I did it without trying.
There you go. Good. Good.
He is a god among science cats.
Freezes again. Oh, come
They
on.
revere him with
Right
such
there.
spockitude.
But yeah, we got this Babylon Guardian again. I do like the first track a little more than the second one because I just fall off the track more in the second version. That and if you want to get those ring capsules, you kind of have to wait until like the second and third lap. That's when you get the max air and max rings, so I don't like that. I'll try to go for them, but I usually collect rings more and just skip them. And actually, I had to restart in this race, I think, a few times because I had the worst luck of rubber banding AI here. Because you can take this shortcut here if you get your jump just right. The AI did pretty much almost every single time. And that was annoying on the very final lap, every single last race in a row.
You suck.
Felt like Mario Kart in a way. Mainly the newer games like Wii.
Rubber banding, why?
I think Wii was still probably the first contender.
When did games really start doing that? Because I know the rubber banding hasn't been around forever.
Well, I know Mario Kart was one of the first that was really making it popular, but I don't know what's the first game that actually started rubber banding AI.
I'm not sure popular is the right word for it, Lester.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like when
I think
people
it's more
No, we
the
don't.
prevalent.
No, we don't. We don't know what you mean.
oh, he knows what I mean.
Notorious instinct.
Also, why is Wave riding on the magnet beam?
Dark
And how-
magic.
Mega Man was like standing off on the sidelines and decided to shoot it out.
Spandex.
Spandex? Okay, that's like the best argument.
Wow!